Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The run inside. It's Knight. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Iamaleava to throw. On the run, still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now Iamaleava. He'll take the deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Lacey. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Finding open, it might have a chance. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Iamaleava. Under fire. Hard running there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins will hustle to the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, 1st half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Lacey. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be third down as the clock runs before the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Colorado, taking on the number 22 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Buffaloes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lindsey. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. A first down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Throwing, Imaliava. Finds us back in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Imaliava. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Here's Imaliava to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They give it to him again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They booted away on fourth down. All the way back to the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The run inside. It's nice. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Iamaleava still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now facing a 3rd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beats you.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. Snags it down the right side. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. The give on the counter. There's a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the red area, it's Lindsey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Lindsey. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete, going for the touchdown, but instead I think they're going to have to wear a penalty. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Tight game like this one late, and those types of mistakes can just crush you. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You can punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Zings it complete to the right. And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Throwing, Imaliava. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Imaliava from the gun on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense, but the sense of urgency is really ratcheting up because you're down 2 possessions, not a lot of time left on the clock. You have got to find your best playmaker right here on 4th down. This could be the game. This is a play you absolutely have to make.
Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. Bender, win.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Win.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Taking it the other way.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
Iamaleava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Running inside. It's Knight. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Throwing, Iamaleava. Moving out of the pocket. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just